Bright Tuty. Every student matters.
Now let us take up some important questions from the animal tissue. First question. Diagrammatically show the difference between three types of muscle fibers. So I'll just draw a rough diagram to help you understand this. So first is the striated or the voluntary muscles. These are cylindrical muscle. Then they are multinucleated. They contain more than one nucleus sometimes, and nucleus is peripheral. When you look at them under a microscope, you will see dark and light bands alternate like this. So this is how you can draw the diagram. Okay, so cylindrical, non-tapering, multinucleated, alternate dark and light bands. These are called striated muscles or skeletal muscles or voluntary muscles. The next is the smooth muscles. Smooth muscles are spindle shaped with tapering centrally. In the center they are thick but taper at both the ends like this. Alright, the one central nucleus and the myofibrils myofibrils are longitudinal. They do not show dark and light bands. Alright, so they are spindle shaped, uninucleated, longitudinal myofibrils. They are unstriated, that means they do not have dark and light bands. The third one is cardiac muscles. Alright, so this cardiac muscles, they are, although they are cylindrical, but they are branched. Different cells, okay, they are joined to each other through these branches. These are different cells. Alright, each cell has one nucleus, uninucleated, nucleus is central. They also show dark and light bands. Striated. Alright, so with this diagram you can easily differentiate between them. These are striated or skeletal muscles. These are smooth or involuntary muscles. These are cardiac muscles. So let's see the difference once again. These are cylindrical, spindle shaped, cylindrical. Unbranched, these are branched. Multinucleated, uninucleated. Alright, nucleus is peripheral, nucleus is central, nucleus is central. So this is the difference between them. Otherwise, function wise, striated are skeletal muscles. They work at our own will, they help in the movement. Smooth muscles, they are involuntary. They control the involuntary movement of visceral organs. Cardiac muscles are again involuntary and they help in the rhythmic contraction of relaxation of heart, which helps in the pumping of blood. So let's move on to the next question. What are the specific functions of cardiac muscles? I just told you cardiac muscles are present on the walls of the heart and their contraction and relaxation helps in the pumping of blood into the circulatory system. Third question, draw a label diagram of neuron and what are their functions. So I'll just draw a diagram which will help you understand how can you draw it and their different parts. So first of all, you have to draw the cell body. Alright, like this. The cell body has tiny projections. These projections are called dendrites. This is cell body. Cell body has a prominent central nucleus and dense cytoplasm. Then there is a long projection at one end. This is the axon. Axon is usually covered with a protective sheath, which is the myelin sheath. Myelin sheath is not continuous. There are gaps in between. Then at the end, the axon has tiny these projections. It breaks into branches. Okay. These are called nerve endings or axonal endings. So this is a typical nerve cell. The stimulus is received by the dendrites. It is passed on as just like current flows into a wire. Similarly, stimulus is passed on through axon into the nerve endings. Then at the nerve endings, what happens? Certain chemicals are released which stimulate the organs, target organs, or the next dendrites of the next nerve cell. Like if this is a dendrite, this is a nerve cell which with axon, these are the dendrites, then there one after the another many nerve cells are arranged like this. So there is a gap in between which is called a synapse gaps. So axon releases certain chemicals. These chemicals further stimulate the next dendrites of the next neuron, and further the impulse is transmitted from one neuron to another till it reaches the target cell, like maybe the muscle or the brain. This is how the nerve cell functions. Next question, name the following. Okay, first question, tissue that forms the inner lining of our mouth. I hope by now you know tissue that forms the inner lining, which is very delicate. It is formed by simple squamous epithelial tissue. Next question, tissue that connects muscles to bones. These are tendons. Third, tissue that connect bones to bones, that is ligaments. Next, tissue that transport nutrients in our body. It is the fluid connective tissue, which is blood. Next question, tissue that stores fats in our body. These are called adipose tissue. It is a form of connective tissue. Next question, connective tissue with fluid matrix. I told you matrix is the whatever material is present in between the cell, that is called matrix. So fluid matrix is present in blood. So answer is blood. Next, tissue present in brain. The brain, spinal cord and nerves, they are made up of which tissue? The answer is nervous tissue. Tissue that forms the skin. Skin, although it is the outermost, so it is epithelial, but it contains many layers of the cell, so it is called stratified squamous epithelium. Next question, tissue that is strong, flexible and smoothens the joint. Answer is cartilage. It is present in between the joints, which prevents the wear and tear of bones. Next question, differentiate between bone and cartilage. Bones are strong, they are hard, they are non-elastic, non-flexible and porous. Alright. On the other hand, cartilage, they are strong but elastic. Alright. Bones form the skeletal network of our body. So they support, but cartilage gives flexibility. So next, the matrix in the bones is made up of salts of calcium and phosphorus. On the other hand, in case of cartilage, the matrix is made up of sugar and protein. Next question is differentiate between ligaments and tendons. Ligaments are basically, the main difference is ligaments join bones to bones, while tendons join bones to muscles. Ligaments are slightly elastic, tendons are non-elastic. These are the two main differences. So with this, I have completed the chapter. I hope all the topics are clear to you. Thank you.